Hey guys, Jude here. Today's Sunday. I'm recording early because I didn't want to, be like, oh, it's 2 a.m. and record. Last night, I fell asleep at like a normal time, like 10:30. I went to sleep. So it's a good thing I recorded the vlog when I got home because I wouldn't have done it because I would have been asleep. And I did sleep, which was good. I think I woke up at like 5 something, late 5. Maybe it was... Actually, I think maybe before 5. Might have been like 4:40 or something. Anyway, I just made food, I guess. Oh god. It looks fucking... It actually kind of looks sad when I'm looking at it. We don't have bread right now. We're out of bread. Well, I was going to order a pizza. I was waiting for the pizza place to open up because they open at 12 on Sunday. And I was like, I'm just going to get a pizza for lunch because I wanted it last night. Or I wanted a pizza. Not necessarily last night, the night before. But I knew they would be closed because it was like after 9. So I was like, well, I'll just get Speedway pizza. And then like they were like, we don't have cheese. It's like, well, fuck you. You do, but you don't want to make it. And then I was like, I don't feel like driving, and I don't feel like spending any money right now. And I'm looking at it right now, and it actually looks sad. It's probably because the light that's on right now is just like I made a tuna melt. We don't have bread, so I used waffles, frozen waffles. And it just kind of looks sad. I don't know why. It looks that looks better than it did before, I guess. Yeah, I didn't really make like a tuna melt because I didn't like melt the cheese or the tuna, so it's just cold tuna on what is now getting colder. I should probably just eat it, but this is what I did today. I was gonna eat a pizza at fucking 12 o'clock, and now instead I'm eating a waffled tuna melt at 1. Anyway, I was thinking about what I should... I'll do this later. I'm gonna eat the fucking food first. I remember why I don't really eat tuna fish anymore. It makes my stomach fucking hurt. Anyway, what was I talking about before oh yeah, the next Let's Play of my YouTube. I had like a thought this morning. I was thinking like what games could I do? And then I thought of, N64. I don't know about doing Mario 64. I was thinking if I did that, I'd do DS, because that's like, everyone's seen 64, but the DS one has got more stuff in it, and it's like an updated version, and it's also different from whatever, like all the other million different playthroughs of 64 are out there. And I have that on Wii U Virtual Console, so I'd be able to play it without sending my DS to get a capture card modded into it. But then I was thinking of other games on the 64, and I was like, oh, well, Rareware games. Like, I could do Banjo or something. I'd have to buy Banjo-Kazooie, but it'd be fine. I'll do, like, that's an excuse for me to do that, and that's like 20 bucks. And then I was looking at, like, games on there, and then one sort of caught my eye, and that was Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's one that I've never played it. I've never played any of those games because I don't own them, but I never played any of them. But for some reason, Conker's just like, I was watching some gameplay of it, and I know I said like I want to make sure that I could like beat the game before or whatever, but I'm pretty sure I'd be able to beat that. But I was watching some gameplay, and I was like, this looks really, really good for an N64 game, and I don't just mean like oh, it looks like a fun game, which it does. I mean like graphically, like it looks like a GameCube game. And it just made me think like, man, if Rare didn't sell themselves to fucking Microsoft, or Microsoft didn't buy Rare. But anyway, whatever. That's just another thing where it's like, oh, that's sad that never... First of all, Microsoft never even did anything with Rare. Well, except they did. They did a Conker's remake, which does look pretty good. Although I think I looked at a comparison between the remake that they did on Xbox, the original Xbox, which I have because I had a Game Pass a few years ago, and any Xbox 360 or original Xbox game that you download on Game Pass, you actually own it. So if your Game Pass expires, you could still play those games for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's an oversight on Microsoft's part, but basically I have those games for free now. But I have Conker's Live and Reloaded. I think I played a little bit of that. But it looks pretty good. Like, graphically, obviously, it looks better, and it's got a way smoother frame rate. But I think there's just a charm with the N64 version that is lost on the Xbox version. So, I think I would buy... I think I want to buy I think I want that to be my next Let's Play. Because it's not Mario, but it's still like a platformer thing. It'll be my first time playing a Rare game, other than Donkey Kong Country or whatever, but like it'll be like my first time playing one. I feel like it'd be interesting, and it's like I feel like the fact that it's a more mature game, well, mature game, immature really, but like the rating, it would be a bit like a sort of the opposite of Luigi. I don't know. I'm just trying to do something that's not Mario immediately after, but think if I do Bowser's Inside Story, I have to buy a capture card. The DS capture card was either $60 or $100. I don't remember. And if I want to do Conkers, then that game is kind of rare. Rare. Anyway, it's kind of rare because like it released at a time when like you know, it's a kid-looking game. Like, it's a great game. It's basically just Banjo, but like better, you know, because they've had more experience and stuff. But it's basically like built upon that, but just has more adult. It's rated M, which means that parents aren't gonna buy it for their kids, and the parents aren't gonna buy it for themselves because like it's a very apparently rare game. I mean, you can find a bunch of copies of it on eBay. You can find a lot of fake ones on eBay. There's a lot of those. But anyway, you can find it on eBay, and it costs like $110. It's stupid. But I think I would buy it. Not as stupid as like Pokemon games costing hundreds of dollars. Like there's like literally fucking 70 million copies sold. Yet for some reason it costs like $200 to buy a fucking Pokemon Black or something. That's stupid. But Conker's Bad Fur Day, maybe the next Let's Play. I don't know. If I can, like, find a copy for an okay price, like $60 maybe. There's one I'm looking at that is, but that's a bid. You have to bid. So, and it ends in 2 days, so it's actually a little ways away. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm making my throat fucked up. Oh god, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Just stuff I'm thinking about. Stuff and whatever. I got pizza anyway. Except now it's 9 o'clock and not 12 o'clock, but